cringe. It's kind of indicative of the whole fight, right? It's like this is standard. Right. Everyone would drive like this. Right. In the video last night, I recall being like, I think we jumped a grade in a year. We for sure did more than that. Did we? I think so. I don't know, like in terms of like consistently being able to climb, like it's very hard to map. Like I don't think we were really making 5s and 6s look easy. Still cold. Pretty cold, huh?
As soon as we warm up, it's like warming up. What's up, dude? It's cold.
Yeah. and you keep talking about DOMs every time, and I'm like, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I don't know what DOMs is.
You don't know what DOMs is.
Yeah, but I don't experience it. You know, you've explained it to me several times. You get pain in your hands when they warm up, but, you know.
Oh, no, that's barfies.
Okay, right. Okay, so DOMs is just tired muscles.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. And barfies is...
All right, we're just going to cut this conversation right in half like a fat sandwich and go move on to this climb. Green takes Baby Shark.
Look at you do this magnificent...
I know what he said. It's because I was there the day before just sending away, learning that sweet layback. I had to channel all your technique to be able to do that. Like hips out.
To do this move?
No, the first move to get on the rock. Look, you're not even doing it, but eventually, yeah, once you press into that.
Oh yeah. I finally learned how to do a foot switch on this move. It was like...
Yeah, and you kind of almost did it easily.
Well...
Eventually.
I think it was because I didn't like wind up doing like the foot press down thing that you're so good at.
Yeah, I stopped doing that. I just kind of like pulled out and tried to pop it back in as quick as possible before any mess was made.
Ah, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wound up taking this approach of sharing the foot. Because
like making space.
Yeah, I like hit it with the left foot like way over and then just shared the foot.
Whoa. That's revolutionary. It's pretty slopey on the bottom part of that foothold.
There's like it's just wide enough for 2 climbing shoe toes to be on. And then look at this. And then you lost all your power.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All gone.
That was just like channeling like Andra in my first go. And then my commune with the better was long gone.
That's all that matters, I guess, right? Like
you only need it one time. Yeah, because in reality, if you're not us, you just post the best video. We don't post all your fails.
You don't just keep showing like you failing over and over again for a half hour.
Right. Well, that's what makes this good quality for lots of people. This is the real, you know?
Right.
This is not the internet. We're bringing you the real.
Right. We're not video. We're not like we're post producing this, but you get to see every attempt.
Right. Which is the point. Like and there are, I think there's more than a handful of people out there that would watch every attempt by pros too.
Right.
Because like there's a lot to learn in that, and that's like what is so good about trying again, even after you get it, like get back on.
I kind of wish they would show, like I wish Andra would show all of his fails. Like I feel
you'd just be there forever. Like for sure that guy's climbing like 14 hours a day.
Oh my god, that'd be a lot. That would be a lot of footage.
Oh my god! If you go back and look at like one of his Olympic training sessions, like it's actually like that. Like he gets up, he does like 3 sessions.
Oh my god!
Like climbs in the morning, takes a break, does a little work, like stretches, goes for an afternoon session. And then when he gets back from the gym, he just basically like climbs himself to death for like another 2 hours, like until he's like totally exhausted. All his like power training, like these upside down pinches and these crazy campus boarding and like when you're fresh and you need your hands to be the strongest possible. Right. And then the rest of the day he's like practicing technique and bouldering, route climbing, all that stuff, and then
so crazy. Yeah. I feel like
and he just does circuits. Like he has this like circular gym.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I feel like for the hour and 20 minutes or whatever that we're here, like I'm fried. Or at least like
it's you need to get your body to a place where it can do that. Which is crazy, but yeah. Imagine being able to recover that fast. Like, I heard recently, on Dave McLeod's channel, he's just talking about how like athletes have like a much higher genetic baseline for quick recovery based on like just their cell biology.
Huh.
And that they can map he's specifically saying they have more mitochondria, but I don't even want to get into that because like I don't know enough about but like actual biochemistry to say anything important about that.
Intercellular
But
structure.
yeah, it's just that like they can recover like super fast, just by sheer luck of their genetics and having nothing to do with how much they train.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would love to.
That would be cool. Yeah, wouldn't you love to have that sweet advantage?
I'd love to recover from this layback move specifically. That thing was such a pull fest.
Yeah, I found a new training thing where you like grab the far side. It's hard to do in your house, but you'd probably figure out something. You could basically just put a chair like far away from the bar and hold the bar at like a really open arm distance.
Ooh.
And I just did a couple after we got back from the rock there, and I was like so sore on both sides. Like my lats were just like absolutely aching, and I probably did it like 3 times and held for like maybe 5-6 seconds each time.
Whoa.
It's just like really strenuous. But I've been working a lot on building that open arm strength because I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunities.
This is definitely one of the moves that I need to get is like that like crazy.
This one where your arm is open there, yeah.
Yeah, and you're and you need to like put your foot over that way to like lay back.
Mm-hmm. Like to be able to lay back on something that's like an extra 2 or 3 feet away from your head instead of having a Gaston right at your chest. Like that's a big advantage.
Right.
And I think it would open up a lot of, at least, not moves that couldn't necessarily be done a different way, but at least give you an easier option. You don't have to go like rifling through your bag of tricks for so long. Like, particularly, I mean, this doesn't really matter for us, but if you're trying to like, send something on your first go, what's that called?
On-site?
Yeah. On-site? No, what's the other thing? Flash. If you're trying to flash it.
Yeah.
You only have, you don't get to experiment with all the options, so.
Right. Yeah, you just need to power through it.
All right, that's the next problem, which is just, we made so much harder. So I had to first go with this. Let me give like a little bit of backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, because you developed this one.
Yeah. I was trying to develop it and make it harder, and it was already pretty hard, but I thought the crux was that first move, and that was Matt like quickly just like flashed, basically got through the first move so easy, no problem. And then the last part was like had this faraway foothold, but the foothold was like super good, and Matt's like, nah, let's not do that. And so we ended up using these 2 crappy little like size of a dime like points of rock.
Right.
And you can see he's like,
I'm like
fiddling around to
feeling
find
for
one
it.
right now. So you're like in this press with your left arm, and then you're trying to find it. It's like a little bit turned out. It's more slopey, so you have to keep pressure with that back foot. And then afterwards, you like cross through your other foot, which we'll see in a second. But that pressure, you have to have a lot of pressure going out between those, and you want to drop knee, but you're also about to throw your body weight pretty far, so like you end up not sinking down into it that much.
Yeah.
I find.
The left hand throw, which is coming up, it's like, all right, so you get the foot, and as soon as you're like into the zone there, you got to do this left hand throw, and it's like your foot is in the totally wrong position for this throw.
And now, once you move that that right hand, your pressure is like all between your foot and your hand, and you're just like pressing up into this undercling of a crimp almost, but your body's kind of sideways. Like and it's quite coordinated because as you go, you're then still trying to keep your foot on the foothold, and the rest of your body's like moving to the side.
Right. It
And
feels-
now here's the cross through, and then, which is just so rubbish. It just feels awful.
it's so hard.
Except for we don't want to even get to the next video. I don't want to like spoiler alert, but he just like proceeded to like just send it in my face like 4 or 5 times in a row. I didn't even get one sentence in. Just despicable.
I'm so
All right,
sorry.
no, it's all good. No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, it's really fantastic, and I did make like mountains of progress. So I was pretty stoked after last session, regardless of if he kept sending it in my face. But
That move right there, like you did it.
I
right-
got it one time there, you know, and when I was watching this, I was like, oh, this could have been done a different way. Like, what if I just dropped that back foot? But I kind of think the pressure just got to be like was so much on my hands. You know, I don't think I actually like did a very good attempt, but maybe I was just stronger.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
Did you do this?
I'm realizing my pants are like way too tight. So sorry. Now you won't be able to look away for the rest of the video.
Viewers, Kaylin is
viewers
sorry
beware, yeah.
about the tight pants.
Yeah. It'll be like seeing my butt crack for the whole rest of this video. You won't be able to look away. It'll be like every time I'm standing in the camera. You'll be like, oh, there's climbing going on? I didn't even know.
All I can see is butt crack now.
I know. That's what I meant. Like, you just won't be able to look away. All right. Let's just focus on the next send.
This is definitely the one of the moments, right? Like right after that move.
So
like
that ended up being the crucial. Oh.
Whoa! I wasn't even close to being able to catch you. You came up for real. You watch me.
I actually didn't feel that bad. Like I didn't hit anything. It just looks scary as hell from this angle.
Yeah.
But this was
So notice how we're going front. Like that was the crucial change for me. Like to try to go behind. Got it there.
yeah, and you
Maybe I was
sounded
just stronger. Who
you
knows?
sounded like a turkey.
Yeah.